It's amazing how a few strands of light can turn an ordinary space into pure holiday magic. Think back to your favorite Christmas memories. Chances are those twinkling lights played a starring role. They add warmth, sparkle, and a sense of wonder. Are you looking for fresh ways to brighten up your home this season? From soft fairy lights to glowing ornaments, creative light Christmas decorations can lift spirits and spark smiles. Let's explore ideas that make every corner shine without breaking the bank or your back. Stringing fairy lights overhead can turn any reading corner into pure magic. Imagine curling up beneath a gentle twinkle, book in hand, cocoa nearby. It isn't just about brightness. These lights set a mood that invites relaxation. Fairy lights are affordable, easy to hang, and make small spaces feel enchanting. However, if you're tempted to drape lights everywhere, pause. Overdoing it can cause clutter and even a headache. Choose warm white bulbs for a soothing effect, and secure cords safely to avoid accidents. With some care, a fairy light canopy is both charming and practical for your holiday hideaway. Few holiday decorations catch the eye like a glowing mason jar snow globe village. Just fill jars with small houses, sprinkle fake snow, and snake microlights inside. The result? A magical winter scene on any shelf. It's DIY, affordable, and lets you personalize every detail. However, not every craft project is a walk in the park. Fitting lights through jar lids can be tricky, and battery packs may be hard to hide. Keep your display safe, avoid crowding too many lights, and check jars stay cool. Still, the payoff is pure enchantment after dark. Giant, glowing ornament spheres dangling from backyard trees can turn any outdoor space into a cheerful, eye-catching holiday display. Their size and brightness create instant drama, catching the attention of neighbors and guests alike. Imagine kids' faces lighting up as they see these floating orbs illuminating the winter night. However, installation takes some planning. Heavy ornaments need sturdy branches and secure fastenings. Double-check power sources, extension cords, and weatherproof lights matter. Want a pro tip? Mix cool and warm bulbs for extra depth. If you value bold curb appeal, these spheres will leave plain string lights in the dust. Golden LED rope lights, outlining reindeer silhouettes in windows, catch attention instantly. They create a cozy, festive vibe for both passersby and those inside. These lights use less energy than old-school bulbs, so your electric bill won't skyrocket. Installation is quick, just hang, plug in, and enjoy the warm glow. However, some rope lights can look a bit harsh or artificial if the LEDs are low quality. Opt for high-density LEDs for softer, even lighting. Pairing the reindeer with simple curtains or frosted glass amplifies their effect, making your window display inviting but not overwhelming. Minimalist branch. Christmas trees wrapped in warm white string lights offer a fresh take on holiday decor. They fit well in small apartments or homes with limited space. The soft glow draws attention without shouting for it. Why clutter your living room when you can create a calm, inviting scene with just a few elements? Assembly is quick. Just find an attractive branch, secure it in a sturdy base, and wind the lights around the limbs. No mountains of ornaments, no tangled garlands. Some people say it's too simple, but isn't that the point? Less fuss, more atmosphere, and fewer pine needles to sweep up. Imagine your dining room glowing under a starburst pendant chandelier with sparkling icicle lights. The shimmering effect adds an inviting atmosphere, perfect for holiday gatherings. Guests can't help but linger a little longer, drawn in by the dazzling display. It's a showstopper that makes every meal feel festive. While these chandeliers create instant magic, installation can be tricky. You may need a sturdy ceiling mount and professional help for wiring. Still, the visual payoff is huge. Consider dimmable bulbs for adjustable ambience. If you want your holiday dinners to sparkle, this lighting choice delivers both style and warmth. Floating candle jars suspended from ceiling beams cast a gentle, enchanting glow that transforms ordinary rooms into captivating spaces. Imagine entering a holiday gathering where shimmering light hovers above. It's simple. Clean old jars, add tea lights, and use clear fishing line to hang them. Instant wonder, minimal effort. However, safety matters. Never leave open flames unattended. Opt for battery-operated candles if kids or pets roam the house. This idea works for both rustic cabins and modern homes alike. With just jars and string, anyone can create holiday magic that guests will remember long after the season ends. A wall-mounted triangle tree sculpture offers a smart, space-saving twist on Christmas decor. Its geometric shape suits both modern and classic rooms. Soft, neutral fairy lights add a gentle, inviting glow without overwhelming the senses. This setup lets you celebrate the season, even if your living area is short on floor space. Installation is simple. Secure the frame, wrap lights around, and plug in. Maintenance is nearly effortless. Yet, some may miss the scent and fullness of a real tree. Still, the low fuss and clean look make this an ideal solution for busy folks or small apartments. Classic red and green globe lights bring instant holiday cheer to any porch. Their bold colors stand out even on the darkest winter nights. Stringing them along railings makes a house feel festive and welcoming. This simple display works well for both traditional and modern homes. No need for fancy gadgets. However, these lights can tangle easily if not handled carefully. Untangling a knotted string of bulbs can test anyone's patience. When storing, wrap strings around a piece of cardboard. This small step saves time and keeps next year's decorating stress-free. Frosted glass bottles, brimming with fairy lights, add a gentle glow to any mantle. Their diffused shimmer feels both calming and festive, perfect for chilly evenings. Reusing old bottles means less waste. Try mixing shapes and heights, no need for perfection. Just remember, too many colors can feel like a disco. Skip pricey store-bought decor. A few bottles, a string of battery-powered lights, and 5 quiet minutes give you a cozy holiday centerpiece. But watch for overheating. Always use LED lights. This simple trick brings a bit of magic home without emptying your wallet or crowding your space. Imagine guests stepping up to your door beneath an archway shimmering with waterfall lights. Each strand flows like a gentle stream, setting a magical mood before anyone rings the bell. It's a simple yet dramatic touch that says you're about to experience something special without saying a word. Installation isn't rocket science either. Secure weatherproof light strands to a sturdy garden arch, drape them for that flowing look, and connect to a timer. The effect is enchanting, but keep an eye on wattage. Too many lights can trip circuits or look overwhelming rather than inviting. Scandinavian paper star lanterns offer a simple way to make any winter window shine. Their delicate cutouts scatter soft, golden light, turning frosty glass into a cheerful display. These lanterns aren't expensive, and assembly is usually straightforward. Who doesn't find comfort in the gentle glow on a chilly December night? Yet paper lanterns do have one catch: moisture is their enemy. Humidity or leaky windows can turn those pretty stars into a soggy mess. To sidestep this, always hang them well away from condensation or drafts, and consider battery-powered bulbs for extra peace of mind. Why stick with tradition when an upside-down Christmas tree can steal the show? Hanging this tree from the ceiling, then wrapping it in shimmering light strands, creates a spectacular centerpiece. Guests won't forget the sparkling spectacle overhead. It's bold, space-saving, and perfect for homes with curious pets or little ones. Of course, installation takes some planning. Securely anchoring the tree is key, and you'll need a sturdy hook. But the payoff? A magical, gravity-defying glow that brightens any room. It flips expectations and turns holiday decorating into an instant conversation starter. Isn't it time to try something totally unexpected? Ever tried stacking empty boxes, wrapping them in shiny paper, and stuffing them with string lights? It's easier than you think. These glowing towers shout holiday cheer louder than any inflatable Santa. Just layer different-sized boxes, poke in some battery lights, and secure with outdoor-safe ribbon. Don't worry about perfection. Quirky edges only add character. Choose waterproof boxes or cover them in clear plastic if your area gets soggy. Want to get the neighbors talking? Go bold with neon bows or blinking lights. This project lets your creativity shine while making your yard the talk of the block. Light-wrapped birch branches in a neutral ceramic vase offer a breath of calm during holiday chaos. They're simple yet eye-catching. Their pale wood and white lights blend easily into modern or traditional rooms. Place them on a dining table or mantel for a subtle glow, no garish colors required. This centerpiece is a low-fuss option. No pine needles to sweep up. Setup takes minutes, but the effect lasts for weeks. Some might argue it's too understated for Christmas. But that's the beauty. Sometimes less is more. If you crave sparkle without clutter, look no further. A boho macrame Christmas tree wall hanging adds instant charm. Handmade knots paired with tiny twinkle lights create a cozy, relaxed holiday vibe. Anyone with a blank wall and a free evening can assemble one. Just weave, hang, and thread the lights through. No special tools or skills needed. However, these decorations aren't for everyone. Minimalists or fans of bold colors might find the neutral tones too subtle. Still, the gentle glow and natural fibers attract those craving calm. If you want a festive touch that won't overpower your space, this is a clever, inviting option. Rustic wooden lanterns add a charming, old-world feel to your entryway without much fuss. Battery-powered pillar candles inside them mimic the warm flicker of real flames, making guests feel instantly welcomed. No wires, no smoke, just simple, safe ambiance. They're great for renters or anyone who wants hassle-free holiday cheer. However, battery life can be a small hiccup. If you forget to switch them off, you might find your lanterns out of juice just as guests arrive. A tip: pick lanterns with timers so you enjoy the glow every evening without lifting a finger. A glowing gingerbread house perched on fluffy cotton snow instantly sparks nostalgia. Warm white lights peek through candy windows, creating a cozy effect that draws both kids and adults. It's simple to assemble. Just tuck string lights inside and spread cotton batting around for a magical wintry scene. However, cotton batting can be a magnet for dust and curious pets. Keep your display on a high shelf or behind glass. Don't forget to unplug the lights before bed. With a little care, this setup brings a cheerful holiday vibe and plenty of compliments from guests. Firefly string lights add a soft, enchanting glow when woven through fresh pine garlands. The tiny bulbs mimic the magic of winter fireflies, making any mantel or staircase feel instantly festive. Try draping them along entryways for a welcoming touch that costs little but brings serious holiday cheer. However, battery-operated options may require frequent replacement if left on for hours. Opt for plug-in versions for longer displays. Always check that the lights are safe for indoor use, especially when combined with real greenery. A few thoughtful choices give you a cozy, sparkling setup without much fuss. Floating snowflake lights create a gentle winter glow, catching the eyes of passersby and adding charm to any home. Hanging them in front of windows makes the lights appear suspended in midair, like a sprinkle of holiday magic. These lights are simple to install and surprisingly energy efficient. On the flip side, securing the lights evenly can be a bit fiddly, especially on older window frames. Still, the final effect, twinkling snowflakes gently swaying, often wows guests and neighbors alike. Why not let your windows be the stage for a nightly snowfall, minus the cold toes? LED-lit deer silhouettes add instant charm to your winter yard. Their soft glow creates a cozy, almost storybook scene. Neighbors might pause to admire your glowing herd. The setup is simple. Position deer figures on frosty grass, plug them in, and enjoy. However, wires can tangle if you aren't careful. These decorations sip electricity compared to old-school bulbs, keeping costs low. Want to avoid a blackout? Use outdoor extension cords and check for weatherproof plugs. A subtle scattering of the deer gives a natural look. Don't line them up like soldiers. Even one or two figures can spark holiday cheer. Imagine a giant wreath lit up with twinkling lights, frosted pine cones, and clusters of berries. This decoration becomes the focal point of your holiday display. It grabs attention from the street and sparks conversation with every guest. Even your grumpy neighbor will pause to admire its cheerful glow. Durability is a plus. Most oversized lighted wreaths use weather-resistant materials, so they survive winter's cold. Setup can be tricky, though. You may need a sturdy hook and a friend to help lift it. Still, the effect is worth the effort. It's a quick way to create instant festive charm outside any home. A bowl brimming with colorful vintage C9 lights instantly sparks nostalgia. Old-school bulbs, chunky and bright, scatter light in every direction. Place the bowl in the center of your table and watch guests recall childhood evenings spent untangling these very wires. It's a cheerful, low-cost conversation starter. However, these bulbs can get warm, so don't leave them plugged in unattended. Want to soften the retro look? Mix in a few glass ornaments or pine cones. This centerpiece balances whimsy with tradition, offering warmth without the need for fussy arrangements or expensive florals. Sometimes simplicity outshines extravagance. Ready to transform your space into a festive wonderland? These light Christmas decorations offer inspiration for every corner, big or small. A glowing reindeer in the window or fairy lights in a mason jar, each idea brings warmth and sparkle to the season. Why settle for ordinary when you could fill your home with magic? Try mixing old favorites like globe lights with creative touches such as floating snowflake lights. Small effort, big impact. This year, let your decorations spark both joy and conversation.